What's up YouTube, SKYAThatOneGuy here, and today we're going to be opening up a quick PSA submission. So we have 8 cards back from PSA. I did actually look at these grades. I had someone that was looking for a card and I thought I might have had that grade. So this is the first time I've ever looked at the grades before I actually opened the box. And it's kind of a good thing I did, because this is actually going to be my worst PSA submission return ever. And I was kind of expecting it. There was only one card in here that I thought might be a 10. All the others I was really hoping for 8s and 9s. But yeah, I guess let's just quit talking about it and let's open it right up. I haven't cut it yet, so I'm going to cut it and then we'll be right back. Alright you guys, I'm back. We got this opened. So again, this is probably going to be my worst PSA submission. So just, yeah, don't be expecting any 10s. There is not any 10s in this whole box. But yeah, also I have these 2 Rise of Destiny boxes. I've already opened up one on the channel, but I was thinking about opening up another one. So if you want to see that Rise of Destiny opening, just let me know. So we have our graded cards here. Let's go ahead and pull these out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with, there's only one Pokemon card, oops, and the rest is Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm going to start with this Pokemon card because this was the most confusing to me. So I pulled this card, or this card was pulled at the sneak peek. I didn't pull it, but my friend did. Anyways, so this card was pulled at the sneak peek, and it was a little off-centered. Like on the back, top is bigger than the bottom. But yeah, this card was pulled at sneak peek, and it's a Mewtwo and Mew EX. It was pulled at Unified Mind sneak peek, and it got a near mint 7. So I was really confused on this one, because it got a 7 grade when it was packed fresh. So I'm just trying to see why it would get a 7. And I don't really see anything. I guess there's a little bit of whitening there. It almost looks like they sealed it into the PSA case or something. I don't know what happened. That's weird. But yeah, I don't know if that's a 7. I don't know what happened there. So this is probably why I'm most worried about this submission, is because I thought this was going to be a 10 or maybe a 9 because of the centering, and it got the 7. So I don't remember seeing that on it. I'll have to watch the video of me submitting this stuff. So our first card is the Mewtwo and Mew GX, and it got the near mint 7. So a rough start to this PSA submission. Also, I'm going to have a 180 card PSA submission returned any day now. It just changed steps in the grading process, and it's in like the final step. I can't remember what it's called, the quality check step 2 or whatever. Anyways, so the next card is Elemental Hero Chaos Neos. Now this did have a few scratches. You can see there's a big one there and one there, but the actual card stock was perfect. I mean, this thing was clean. I mean, look at the back. Back is really good, and I don't see any whitening on the card at all. So the only problems I see are just scratches on the actual Ghost Rare. And so let's see the grade, and it got a excellent mint 6. So how does just scratches get that? That's crazy. I'm gonna have to look around these cards a little later, but yeah, this was actually a PSA return that I sent back months ago. I've actually received like 3 submissions back since this has been submitted. I submitted this like the day of the pre-release of Unified Minds, so whenever that was. So then the rest of the cards I believe are all from either the Goodwill collection or the old school collection that I picked up from a friend. So Monster Reborn, Legend of Blue Eyes, first edition, ultra rare. I was really hoping for a 9 on this. I thought it looked really clean. But I think we got a 7 on it. So they're getting really strict on LOB hollows, but I'm totally okay with that. It's still a Monster Born, still an amazing card from the first set of Yu-Gi-Oh! In first edition, so still happy with that. Okay, let's keep on going. So now we have an SDK first edition Blue Eyes. This was the Goodwill collection. I was thinking this, I was hoping for like an 8, but now that I see it, I think it's going to be like a 6. I don't really remember. Yeah, a 7. Okay, so yeah, there's something weird going on here. There's like a blue speck here. I don't know what, something got sealed in the case. It looks like it's not on the card. But yeah, so near mint 7, and that was basically the only problem I could find with it was this whitening here. The rest of the card looked flawless. So I was kind of hoping for an 8, got a 7, totally fine with that. So like I said, probably going to be my worst PSA return ever, but still some old beautiful cards that I'm really happy to see encased. So now the next 4 cards are all DDS promos. So this is the DDS Dark Duel Stories Dark Magician, and the price of these things have gotten wild lately. I wasn't expecting... Look, there's that blue thing in the case again. What is that? That's new. I've never seen this at PSA before. Strange. Anyways, so DDS Dark Magician, very cool promo. These cards are getting very expensive now. I didn't see much problems with it. It had like this one like scratch on the back, probably from whoever opened it, but other than that, it was perfect. So, and it got the 8. So I was actually pretty happy with an 8 on this one. I was hoping maybe a 9, but it did have that scratch there. So I think that's what did us in on the 8 grades. So totally okay with that. And we're going to stack some of these up, cover up that Pokemon card. Sorry, Pokemon collectors. All right, now the last 3 cards. These were the biggest ones. I'm kind of regretting sending all 3 of these in the same submission back to back to back. I feel like maybe that affected the grade, but who really knows? So let's just get right into it. So we have DDS Blue Eyes White Dragon. These cards are getting insanely expensive. 2 of these were from the Shop Goodwill collection that I bought and posted on the channel, so you can check that video out if you want. But I was really hoping for like 8s, maybe a 9 on these, but I would have taken a 7. And there was one that I bought locally that I thought had a chance at a 9, but I wasn't really sure. So let's just get right into the grades. So this one got a near mint 7, so still awesome to hold a near mint DDS Blue Eyes. Still an insanely expensive card. And I just do not see what caused the 7 on this. I mean, it's really strange. Because usually... Oh, is that a bend right there? I guess there's a little tiny indent right there. Or something. Nah, it's... I don't know. I'll have to look at these closer off camera. But there's something small right there. But usually, like, the lower grades means there's something wrong with the... card, so they must have seen something, definitely. So the next DDS Blue Eyes, this one got the 6, so it only gets worse from here. So DDS Blue Eyes near mint, or excellent mint 6. So usually when there's a 6, it means there's like a bend. There's like a huge bend. And what is that? So there's a little whitening there. Where's the light at? There it is. Yeah, so it's really confusing sometimes sending to PSA. I really expected like an 8 on this, and I got a 6. So that just goes to show you can't really tell what you're going to get when you submit to PSA. And the very last card is our 3rd DDS Blue Eyes, and it got a 5. So I was really thinking it was going to be like a 9, an 8, and a 7, but instead we got a 7, a 6, and a 5. So I guess maybe I should have split these up and not sent them in the same submission, but you know, it happens. So still very happy to own 3 DDS Blue Eyes, even if they're in low grades. Very happy with that. They're still very iconic cards. And yeah, so overall still pretty happy with the submission. I mean, it definitely could have been better, but you know, I'm still happy to have all these cards encased. The only one that I was really upset with was the Mewtwo and Mew, because it was pulled at sneak peek. And I thought it deserved better than an 8 for a pack fresh card. It's a little confusing to get that grade. And the Chaos Neos was like really mint except for the Ghost Rare. So I guess they're just getting more picky on the Ghost Rare foiling being scratched. That'd be my opinion. These grades were more deserving. I felt like they were pretty accurate. But yeah, pretty happy to see all these DDS Blue Eyes in a... I should have grabbed the 7. In a PSA case. So yeah, probably my worst PSA submission so far as getting gem mint 10s and stuff like that. But this submission was really just about getting these cards in case so I can enjoy viewing them. You know, like I can actually hold this card again. Before I graded it, I didn't want to pick it up and hold it. I didn't want to take it out of I didn't want to take it out of the binder, take it out of the sleeve or anything like that. So now I can actually pick it up and hold it and appreciate it. And that's one of my joys of grading cards. So definitely something I enjoy. So let me know what your guys' favorite card was from this submission. Let me know your thoughts on this video. just goes to show it's a little tougher to grade cards than you might think. Sometimes you're expecting 9s and you get, you know, 6s and 7s. So totally fine with it though. I do, like I said, I have that, I think it's a 180 card PSA submission that's in the final quality check at PSA. So hopefully that'll be back any day. And we can open that up and enjoy that together, because there's definitely going to be some 10s in there. That was a lot more of a high quality submission. These were cards that I've been sitting on, and I wanted to get them in case, but I knew they weren't going to get 10s, so I pushed it off for a while. So let me know your thoughts about the video. Let me know if you want to see that Rise of Destiny box being opened up on the channel. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.